Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, stop what you're doing. Stop playing the game. Pause the summer homework. Take a break from that workout. Because over here is just hoops. I'm Amari. This is Darion. How we doing on this lovely morning, my brother?
Doing good. A little tired. Went to bed late last night, but no complaints. About to go to work, make some money. Ain't nothing to really complain about. What about
Is
yourself?
it's raining there?
I believe so. I looked out the window. It looked like it had just stopped, but I know it's gonna start again.
Yeah, man. It was raining last night. Man, that sleep was top 10, bro.
Yeah, I heard it raining hard last night.
Hey, made them covers feel a little bit better. Hey, that's the best when it's raining and you sleep.
It is the best in bed right by the window. So yeah, I'm hearing
Right,
all
right,
of it.
right, right. Yeah, bro. We got a game today actually in Cincinnati. We leave in about 4 hours, something like that. Um, so yeah, big opportunity for us. We top of the table in our division right now. Um, got a chance to keep that spot going into our Wednesday game, which is against the team in second place. So big game today, big game Wednesday, big game next Saturday. So big three game stretch for us.
Cincy. Nice little day trip for y'all today.
Yeah. Just I think it's 3 hours from here actually, so not too bad. But you know, day trip that's tough as a player. Day trips because you on the bus for even only 3 hours, but it's still you on the bus like cramped up in the seat. So it'll be an adjustment for sure.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's why I was asking. I'm like, even with it being not far, I just feel like, you gotta get off and then you gotta get loose immediately.
Yeah. We
Like,
we going pretty early though, so we'll have a good amount of time before like warm up start and all that. So we should be straight. Hopefully we get the job done tonight.
what time is kickoff?
7.
7. Okay.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
So you
yep.
should
Yeah. We
leave.
leave at like 1:30, 45.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you
Yeah.
get time.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. So that's my schedule for today. You got to work today and stuff. Good thing we got hoops out the way last night. It was a great Friday, bro.
Great
It was a
Friday.
great Friday. Had practice in the morning and then hoops to end off the night. WWE to end off the night. Got Love Island today, so a lot going on, bro. But let's actually Mari's question of the day first. Before we hop into to game four talk. Got a lot to say about that one. But Mari's question of the day: can you name the superstars that have eliminated the most 50-win teams in the playoffs? This is your ball knowledge test. Last week, it was supposed to be my ball knowledge test in the episode that we mentioned. We lost. So we're just going to keep on going on our normal schedule. It's on Darion today. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 here.
This is all time.
All time.
All right. Braun.
LeBron has eliminated 21 50-win teams, and he is number 4.
Um, he's number 4.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Kobe.
Kobe is number 1. He's eliminated 26 50-win teams.
If I guess Kobe is on here, then Shaq has to be here.
Shaq is here. He's eliminated 19 50-win teams. He is number 6.
Okay. You said there's 10.
10.
50 win teams, 50 win teams. If I could bronze here, D Wade.
No, Dwayne Wade is not on the list.
Okay, I was thinking of that Heat run. Um, all time, said a lot of all time success.
I think you're overthinking a lot of this.
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan's number 2, 23 50-win teams.
Is Curry on the list?
Steph Curry's on the list, 16 50-win teams. He's number 7.
Is KD on the list?
Kevin Durant's on the list. He is number 9, 13-win teams. I
Okay,
mean, yeah, 13 50-win teams.
if Curry's on the list, that means Clay's on the list.
Klay Thompson is not on the list
Ha-
because this. I mean, this is like just like
Oh,
stars.
I forgot you said super. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's see. What number was Katie?
Nine, tied for nine.
Tied for nine. Okay. Are there any more current players?
Um, no.
Okay.
All right, I feel like you're tripping, not naming somebody.
Tripping, not naming somebody.
Oh man,
Oh, I am tripping, not naming Jordan.
Jordan, 20 50 win teams. He's number five.
He's number five. So what do I
Yep.
need? Three, three,
You
four.
need four. One, two, three. You need three.
I need three.
Yep.
Um, Magic.
Magic tied for nine, 13. All right. So the last two Hall of Famers and played with somebody on the list.
Played with somebody on the list.
Yeah.
Kareem.
No.
Played with somebody on the list in Hall of Famers. Super and they're superstars. Pimpin is not a superstar.
Hey bro, time out. First of all, we gotta stop this pimping.
Pippin.
Pippin. You know, he ain't a pimp. Pippin. You
Pippin.
you doing that on Scotty Pimpin. Uh I mean, Scotty Pippen's on the list.
He's okay. I didn't know if they considered him a superstar or not.
I mean, he's a Hall of Famer. One of the greatest. I mean, he's in top what talks? Top something. He got to be here.
Okay.
This other guy is also a top 75 player. I don't know if you would say he's a superstar because he doesn't put up like crazy numbers.
And he has a teammate on the list.
Yeah. Pippen has actually eliminated two more 50 win teams in Jordan.
Um, okay. Said Braun.
All right, let's test your NBA nickname knowledge. This guy's nickname is the Worm.
The Worm. That sounds familiar.
Mm. Talk us through it. No dead air on the pod.
Yeah. Okay. Braun. Who else did I say? Braun, Steph, KD, Jordan, Kobe, Shaq. I'm trying to see who else is on that list. Pippen, um, Magic. So this guy number 10.
No, this guy is Magic was number 10, but it was like tied for nine.
Oh, okay.
This guy is number eight.
Number 8.
Tied for seven with Steph.
I'm trying to think of a teammate. Hmm. East or West?
Come on, man. Come on. There should be no more hints. He's a teammate of people on the list. His nickname is the Worm. The Worm. You never heard the Worm?
I can't. I've heard. I can't think of it. Blanking.
Let's process of elimination here.
Said
Right.
Curry's teammates. Braun. There have to be early career. Kobe had Shaq. Jordan, Pippen. At least Magic.
This guy also played for the Bad Boy Pistons. Won a ring there. Won DPOY there.
One DPOI. The Worm, Rashad
Rashad.
Wallace,
Who was Rashad Wallace?
Rashid.
He played in the 2000s. Not the Bad Boy Pistons, but nah. He won numerous championships with somebody on this list.
Numerous championships with somebody on this list.
Three to be exact.
Oh, Rodman. Rodman.
Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman is the last guy on the list. He has 16.
Rodman.
Yeah, I thought you knew the worm. We gotta do an NBA nickname quiz one of these days. Test the nickname knowledge because the worm is. I feel like the worm is a pretty like well known NBA nickname.
I don't know if I've ever heard the Worm. I'm not gonna lie.
I was like trying. I was saying every time I said the worm, I wanted to say Dennis Rodman after. I don't know. It just flows. The
The
worm, Dennis Rodman.
the Worm, Dennis Rodman.
Hey, yeah, but yeah, good little ball knowledge test for today. Get the knowledge flowing. But let's go ahead and hop into this game four talk, man. And I want to start by saying this is the most unpredictable. You don't know what's gonna happen. NBA Finals I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Every game you feel like you have a read on what these teams need to do to get over the hump, and then something just goes left, and all of that is completely out the window, and the team you thought was gonna win is down losing.
Yeah, I mean, to start it off, I said yesterday, I said Shea needs to be a better playmaker. He comes out with zero assists. Like
And
he
they
just
get the job done.
it got the job done. Like he just said, forget the playmaking. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And I mean, 35, shot the ball well, 50%. Job done.
I mean, the Pacers really lost this game
Yeah.
more than the Thunder won it. I mean, the execution down the stretch was awful. The Thunder kind of just was switching everything, and the Pacers couldn't adapt and couldn't score the ball. I mean, it was 9-0 run in the last 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. And that's for a team like the Pacers, you score 0 points to end the game in the fourth quarter. I mean, after being in rhythm all game, I mean, they scored the one bucket off of that when Shea switched off to Halliburton. Um, Halliburton was able to get to the rack, but other than that, Chet got switched on to Halliburton a couple of times, forced him to basically shoot up air balls. So I mean, the Pacers down the stretch couldn't adjust to the Thunder switching everything.
Yep. And game three, we saw the Thunder defense was lacking game three. Game four, especially down that stretch, we saw the number one defense in the NBA. And like you said, they put the Pacers on a 3-minute halt to close out a game. That's not normal for this Pacers team. The last 3 minutes, that's usually where they're turning up, flipping switches. So it was interesting to see how the Thunder were able to lock that up and make that adjustment. And Benedict Mathurin.
We said it, bro. We said it. Hey, I said yesterday as I was we was watching the game at the same time. I told him I was like, "Hey, Benedict got some money on this one. Got to." Adam Silver made a call.
There's no way he didn't make a call. 1 for 4 free throws down the stretch. Tackle O'Shea. Like, what are we
What
doing?
was he doing?
He
Like,
even
what are you
running.
doing?
He literally didn't even look at like where anybody was on the court. He just ran.
Just ran straight into shit. Like, come on, bro. That's unacceptable, man. I mean, he plays the game of his life, game three, then comes out game four, missing free throws. Like the execution down the stretch was just awful, man. And I don't know what like how somebody could be so inconsistent.
It's the Benedict Mathurin experience. He's like he's like Howie. Like one game he'll play great, and the next game he's just like, where did you go?
Right, right.
And
Uh
it's crazy how they could do that.
Yeah, man. And also I wanted to point out that the Thunder won this game making three total three pointers. I heard somebody like say that this hasn't been done since the Celtics won and when they won a championship in '07 or '08 when they won the championship. So I mean, that's insane. Something
That
that hasn't been done in 20 years, especially in the modern era of basketball. Thunder just won a game, making three total three pointers the whole game. The Pacers only made 11, which I mean, it's not a crazy jump, but still, the Thunder's offense throughout this game wasn't the greatest. They were able to get to the Shea was able to get to his spots to be the consistent bucket getter for this team. I mean that mid range jumper is so pure, bro. So, bro, it's beautiful
is beautiful. He go hit you. He go get in his left hand, bump you a little bit, and pull up over you every time.
every time,
You
every
can't do
time.
nothing about it.
Yeah, bro. I mean, bro, like that's one of the most unstoppable moves in basketball right now, and it's very simple. Like the bump creates so much space, and then he has a little fade on it, so you can't get a good contest. And even if you do get a good contest, he gets to his spot so well. He's so comfortable inside that arc. Cash every time.
And to mention he's 6'7", so like you really aren't getting a contest when he's
Right,
at
right, right.
the peak of his jump. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad to see he answered that call. In due time, they needed somebody to step up, not go down 3-1. MVP went and did it. He played 40 last night, most he's played. He was on a mission, and they got it done.
Yeah, you saw the Thunder. They like adjusted his minutes, so that he's not as tired down the stretch. And I mean, hey, that seemed to work.
Yeah, it did.
So I mean, because down the stretch, the Thunder's execution was way better than the Pacers. Shea was on point down the stretch. So I mean, I also wanted to shout out Chet. Three ankle rolls in this game. Played through all of it. Was there to make big defensive plays, good rebounds. I mean, he did his thing out there battling through the. I know it hurt, bro.
I
Had to.
know it hurt.
He wrote it, and it was like the first one especially
The
was very
first one
like
has,
very bad, bro.
yeah, the first one his ankle touched the ground like that. I know
Yeah,
that hurt.
yeah. So
And then
yeah, shout out to Chet for that.
yeah, I mean, you can shout out J-Dub too. He took some hard falls and
Ooh,
popped right back up like he did just hit the ground hard.
yeah. Hey, that one in the fourth was crazy.
He landed straight on his back, like
Right, right,
nothing
right.
but back.
Yeah,
He just hopped right up. So
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Don't know what they're doing at OKC, but shout out to them.
Yeah, bro. I mean, again, so unpredictable this series. Don't know what to expect at this point going into Game Five. Uh, OKC. I don't know if I can say for sure that they're gonna win at home.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I don't I don't know either, but I keep on Instagram and stuff. I see a lot of talks saying like Pacers, that was their chance. Like they saying series over now.
that was a big chance blown for the Pacers. 3-1 was right there, bro. It was right there. And I mean, this series looks so different 3-1 versus 2-2. I mean, game five is a huge, huge game in any series, but to have the opportunity to go up 3-1 and blow it like they did has to be demoralizing. I know they're hurt. So the energy that the Pacers come out with in game five will be important. It's almost they have to play with desperation
Yeah,
because you
they
don't
do.
want to go down and then have to force a game seven in OKC versus you take care of game five. And then in game six, you're at home feeding off the energy of the crowd. And they played two good basketball games at home. So, I mean, obviously that's a advantage to them. So, yeah.
It's good. It'll be interesting. Another thing we talked about last night, you made a good point. The Pacers are still yet to play that flawless game that they have once a series.
Hey, I don't want to take credit for that. Shout out my uncle. He made that point, made me think about it. He'll probably get a kick out of the shout out, but go ahead. Go ahead.
And I don't know. I feel like that has to happen game five. I think you need that flawless game. Like you said, they're gonna be playing desperation. You gotta come out hot, hit when they're making all their threes. Those games are making what, 20? I don't even know how many threes, but they're just hitting every player's hitting, everybody's on. I think game five is that game where they just gotta have that
Right,
flawless.
right, right. Yeah, and we haven't even had like a big Halliburton shooting the ball game.
Yeah,
Thought it was gonna be this game with that first three he hit, but then he went 1 for 7 after that. So I mean, he was aggressive. He was aggressive, which I mean, kudos to him for that. But the shots weren't falling. We haven't had that game from him where he's just on point from three, gets hot. Also, Andrew Nimhard, right, played a great defensive game on Shea. And Shea still ends with 35 on 50% shooting. He didn't even get to the free throw line until late. Um, I mean, hey, probably the best scorer in the league. Gotta be.
gotta be. Like, yeah, Nemhard's out there. Like we've seen his offensive numbers decrease because he's out there to go hold Shea, limit Shea.
Yep.
And like you said, Shea still put up 35 with some of the best defense he's seen all season.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he has to be the best scorer, and he's doing it with two moves, either a little bump or he's gonna spin and fade on you. Like that's
Yeah.
all he's doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he got to be best scorer in the league right now.
Yeah, bro. It's a very simple game, yet so effective. It's hard to stop. And even Nimhard plays him very physical. Is able to poke the ball loose sometimes. Shea just does what he do. So I mean, it's hard to stop somebody that you can't take out of their game.
It, it's probably weird for them because they've been hooping together forever. So like Ed Shea's still just doing the same moves, and
Yeah. Yeah.
Nemhard knows it's coming too. He's just
Right. Right. Right.
what do I do?
Right, right. Yeah, it's weird to see how many. I mean, like, there's so many Canadian ties on this court right now. Lou Dort, Benedict Mathurin, Shea Nimhard, obviously. So Canada basketball definitely representing in this NBA Finals.
Facts, facts.
What you think? Game five. I mean, obviously we talked about patience need to play with desperation. Must win for both teams, really. So game five. Like, what do you expected to see?
I don't know, bro. Do predictions like really matter in this series? I feel like
Yeah, I mean, I did just say that this series is unexpected, and I asked you what you expect. So, I mean, obviously, I mean, at this point, we just talking blindly.
yeah, we are. We're just hoping for the best.
Right, right.
Keep it keep it short and sweet. That's what a good game again. Another good
Hey,
game.
give me some good basketball.
That's all I can ask for.
Give me good basketball, man. I mean, it was a high scoring game, and well, like at least in the first quarter, it was
Mm.
high scoring, and then but then within that high scoring, there's still great defense being played. So I mean, this is a mix of just great basketball this series. I mean, we've had big performances from guys. Shea has been stepping up to the plate. Obi Toppin's been hooping. Somebody on the Pacers has been hooping every game. TJ McConnell's been exciting to watch. So I mean, this has been very good as a basketball fan to watch. And you love the like people complain about everything
Yeah.
with basketball,
Oh,
but this is what you want. Like this is you don't want to be like the Cavs Warriors. You knew it was gonna be Cavs Warriors in the finals. When Kevin Durant was there, you knew the Warriors were gonna win. So the unpredictable like nature of basketball right now is what makes this so great.
like and it's like I said, I think people have to just accept the new generation coming in. It's not gonna be the way the league is set up right now, we're not gonna see the same teams just dominate and dominate and dominate. It's gonna be a variety, it's gonna be a mix, and I think people have to get out that mindset of seeing Braun versus Curry 7 years in a row. It's not gonna happen now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you name the well, I saw a graphic that had it was LeBron. It showed how from 2011
To
to
2019.
2019, he had won the East every year.
That's insane.
No, 2018, he won the East every year. Can you name the players up until this season that have won the East?
I know
The
this stuff
star, the star of the teams. In order.
in order. Ooh,
So start with 2019.
was this
You can't get one wrong.
that have won the East?
Yeah,
Oh man, 2019, 2019, 2019. I can't get one wrong.
yeah. You can ask for two hints. Two hints.
Two hints total.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta use one here. I can't think of 2019.
Really?
I want to
Um,
I want to say Tatum, but I don't think Tatum was this year.
wow, 2019. All right, so this year, what's a good hint to give you? Clay and Durant got hurt in the finals.
Okay. Kawhi,
Yep,
Kawhi, Jimmy.
yep.
If like Tatum was here.
No,
Oh, who was Tatum was 22? Yeah, he was.
yep.
Who was
21
21?
was
Was it 21? Giannis?
yeah,
Giannis. And then, yeah, and then Tatum.
yep.
23 was 23.
I feel like this gets forgotten because they got dog walked in the
Was
finals.
this Jimmy again?
Jimmy again. Yep.
And then Tatum, of course.
Yeah.
Now Hallie.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's crazy to see like the you see the parity. It was LeBron every year, and then now the only person to go back twice was Jimmy, and it was 4 years apart, 3 years apart. So I mean, it's definitely not the same league we saw before, and I think that that's a good thing for basketball, honestly.
I think it is too. I mean, it helps. We're letting other markets, make a name for themselves, like the Pacers. Now people are going to be tuned in to Indiana basketball. They just went to the finals. They've had crazy runs, Halliburton hitting game winners left and right.
Yep. Yep.
It makes teams look good besides the big market teams that are already branded and have a name for themselves.
Facts. Facts.
So it's going to help the league out in the long run.
Hey, and I was thinking like the Pacers. I feel like they need a name, bro. Like you know how we got the bad boy. The Pacers have an identity, and I don't know what it is, but like you got the bad boy Pistons, the We Believe Warriors. Um, I feel like this team needs a name, and I don't know what it is,
I don't know what
but
it is.
I want it, man. I want it.
They would, I feel like a name would be good for them. And I know that their crowd would rock that name loud and
Right,
proud.
right, for sure, for sure.
So I think they do need a name because they definitely have the pieces there to have a name that, I mean, the way they play,
Yeah, the way they play is like the big reason why I feel like this team sh- should have a name.
I don't know. That's a good, I'm sure I could go on Twitter and find something.
Yeah, yeah, I got to think about
Definitely
this
talk
one.
about
I
that.
might ask Chat GPT or look around Twitter and see what I can find. But yeah,
Twitter is the place to be for hoops.
facts,
They got
facts. They got
everything.
everything. Yeah. But I just thought about this on the fly actually. For our what college you go to? I thought we could do another one of those today. I feel like because you know how we get the players that like we haven't even heard of, and like we have
Yeah.
no idea what college they went to. So I feel like when we pick a team, right? So today you want East or West?
I was thinking about it last night. I got the two teams we should just do. We're just gonna do our 2K teams. You guess for the Pels. I guess for the what team are you? I
The
forget.
Hornets.
Hornets, yeah.
So here's what I was thinking: you name out as many players from the Hornets as you can, and that's who you guess. So if you
I,
were to only name out five and I name out 10, I get an advantage. You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
So I feel like that's how we should do it.
That's good. I like that. I like that.
All right, so I'm guessing for the Pelicans,
Yeah.
and you're guessing from the Hornets. All right, so let me pull up the Hornets roster, bro. I'm already thinking about somebody, and I know where he went, but I can't like. Oh, never mind, I got it. All right, you want to guess the roster first or what?
Yeah, I could guess the roster first.
And I mean, if you guess somebody, should we do the players that didn't go to college? You name the country that they came from or played in.
If you Yeah, if that's like one of the players you guess.
Yeah,
And then, yeah, if they don't have college, you can guess where they
you name where they came from. All right, bet. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so obviously LaMelo, there's Trey Mann, Miles Bridges, Mark Williams. Ooh, who's their two guard? Ah, who else do the Hornets have? The Hornets, the Hornets, the Hornets. Oh man, I can't. I gotta get more than four.
Yeah, this is bad.
Um, wow, wow. I really don't know. Wow, I can't think anybody else.
Cooked.
Huh?
Cooked.
I believe so.
Wow.
I
All
believe
right.
it. What?
Um, Brandon Miller. Um, I mean, Grant Williams plays here. Seth Curry plays
Forgot about
here.
Grant Williams. I didn't know
Josh Green.
Josh Green.
You said Trey Man, right?
Yeah, I said Trey Man.
Yeah. Nick Smith. Remember we was talking about him in
Oh,
2K.
yeah.
All right, for the Pelicans, Zion, DeJounte Murray, CJ McCollum, these Missy, Jordan Hawkins, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy the third, um, Jose Alvarado. How many is that?
8.
Uh, Pelicans. Um, I kind of got there like five. Do they have who's their other five?
Bless you.
Appreciate it, bro. Let me think. Pelicans. Jordan Hawkins, Jose Alvarado. Who else is coming off the bench over there? I am kind of blanking right now. Not gonna lie.
I would say you got their 8 man.
Like the main guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my eight.
There's like there's Brandon Boston, Bruce Brown, like,
I did not. I forgot Bruce Brown even played for them. Who else?
Elfrid Payton,
Yeah.
Kelly Olynyk.
Okay. These guys bounce around too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you have four players to guess. LaMelo Ball, Miles Bridges, Trey Mann, and Mark Williams. And I have the eight. All right.
All right.
You want to start?
Yeah, I can start.
LaMelo Ball,
LaMelo was gonna go to UCLA, but did not end up going. Played Lithuania and Australia. I would
Australia. That's the answer I was looking for. Australia.
take that first one. Your first player, Jose Alvarado.
Hint.
Um, I wasn't expecting a hint here. I wasn't prepared. This team wears white and gold. Trying to see their division.
White and gold. Hmm. I'm ready to say a school, but I'm waiting for this answer that you're saying here.
They're in the ACC,
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech.
Yes, sir. All right, 1-1. Miles Bridges.
3 players, 3 hints. Might as well use them.
Miles Bridges. Uh, he went to. I don't know what's like a too easy or too hard hit. Like I don't know what to gauge here. Hmm,
Just tell me what conference. I think I know. I just want to.
Big Ten.
Michigan State.
Yeah.
Okay. Your next player, Jordan Hawkins,
UConn.
UConn.
2-2. Yeah, you got to go 4 for 4, bro. Trey
I
Man.
have no choice but to go 4 for 4.
Trey Man.
Trey Man. I actually don't know if I know this. I think I don't know. Hint.
This team was a Final Four team this
This
year.
year.
Yeah.
Didn't go to Duke. Florida's possible. I can't see him in a Houston jersey.
You sure it's not Texas Tech?
Texas Tech did even. That was Ryan. You were really good, persistent on Texas Tech, and I was
Bro, I
okay.
got Texas Tech and Houston so confused.
Wait, who's the fourth team? Duke, Florida, Houston, Auburn. I'm gonna go Florida.
Correct. All right. Everybody's like 3.
Herbert Jones.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, as soon as I see
Give me
Dave,
Alabama.
as soon as I saw the name, I was like, I don't even know why is that.
Lock. Your fourth and final player. You lost, bro, because I already like can think of 2 that I know. Mark Williams.
And I actually don't know where Mark went.
Mark Williams. You want a hint here? Interesting. Um,
Mm, Use it or lose it, you know.
hmm. Hint, hint, hint. What's something that could really test you? I don't know. ACC school, blue blood.
ACC Blue Blood. It's Duke. That's what else is Blue in North Carolina. Uh it's one of the Blues. I'm, why are you making that face?
I'm just waiting for the answer.
Trust my gut here. Got my gut right last time. UNC.
Duke. Duke.
That hurts.
That hurts. 3 out of 4 for D Watt. Plus my next one,
CJ McCollum.
Lehigh.
Evis Missy.
Hint. I have no idea.
They're in the Big 12.
Baylor.
Baylor.
Oh, I didn't know. That was the first team that when I heard his name, that's the first thing that popped in my mind. That's 5 for 5.
Yes. Trey Murphy.
Okay, this one is one that I've been thinking about. Trey Murphy, bro. I don't want to. All right, I'm gonna talk you through my thought process here.
Talk to me.
I'm pretty positive he went to an East Coast school, and I'm thinking like Virginia is the first team that pops in my mind. Virginia popped in my mind. UNC popped in my mind, but that's can't be right. Who else did I say was on this team? DeJounte. I want to use a hint there. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna say Virginia.
Virginia.
Let's go. I'm locked.
Next is DeJounte.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah. Uh,
DeJounte Murray. I am gonna use a hint, but I don't want you to tell me yet. I'm talking through my thought process again.
okay.
DeJounte Murray. I don't think he went to a big name basketball school. I don't know why Washington popped in my head, but I don't think that's correct. I can't see him in that purple. Um, I'm thinking somewhere in that west middle region for DeJounte for some reason.
The West Middle.
Hint. I'm ready for the hint now.
Um, they're in the Big Ten. Newly in the Big Ten with the disabandonment of the Pac-12.
Hold on. Hold on. Give me Washington.
Washington.
Come on.
You are
What's up?
locked. Who's left? I think
Duke. 8 for 8. Come on.
8 for 8. Yeah, we were. I mean, you were dialed in for real today.
Hey, I was locked in. But yeah, we gotta. You like this new format of like naming the players out?
I do
I
because
mean, it didn't work out in your favor today, but
yeah, I didn't. But you got to test the double ball knowledge testing. You got to know your players and
right,
your
right, right,
opponent.
right, right.
So yeah, I like that. I can get behind that.
All right, bet. Yeah, so that's how many teams gone? In the East, we knocked out the
Heat,
Heat, the Hornets, the Pacers, right?
Heat, Hornets, Pacers. Yeah.
And then in the West, the Thunder, the Timberwolves, and the Pelicans. All right. We'll see y'all next time with another what college you went to. Game 5 is Sunday.
Monday.
Monday. All right. So yeah, we'll have a game 5 podcast out Tuesday. Leave a like, subscribe, go check out the content on TikTok and Instagram. Show support for us over there. Hey man, time out before we get up out of here. And before I get you to your words of wisdom, I didn't forget. I didn't forget. We need y'all to comment more. Let us know. Give us some feedback. Let us know who y'all think won when we do certain stuff. When we get into debates, let us know y'all opinion. You know, get engage with us. We talk back. All right. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Where's wisdom though?
W spokesman, folks. Um, Risk is better than regret. Be willing to take a chance, make a sacrifice. You make that chance, it could be life-changing, life-altering, and you would never know if you feel like you're gonna regret it. So just be bold, take that risk.
Hey, love it. Yep, that's all for today. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.